Hello again, YouTube. This is the truth, man, giving you the truth, and sometimes it's my truth. It's not the 100% truth. It's just my truth. Like, none of us are perfect. None of us are 100% infallible. Only God is. But I want to talk about this inflation. Like, we all experiencing it. Some people it's easier to handle than others because they have more financial resources than others. But what should the average person do to kind of fight against this inflation? Now, I've done the research. And basically, it says that for every person in your household, you should be making at least 15,000 or more on average per individual. So let's say your household of 6. They're saying that you should be making 90,000. Basically, if your household is 6, you should be making 90,000. And I kind of, when I think about like my income, and when I think about like I'm not quite there, not at least not today. But $90,000 after taxes for me would work wonders. And think about it. If I could handle what I'm doing right now, I could imagine how I would be doing if after taxes came out, if after all of my expenses, I'm still have $90,000. That, now a lot of people say, oh, that ain't nothing. Okay, well, it probably ain't for you. But how well are you doing? Because if it ain't nothing for you, you should have a whole lot more. And, we all go about making our money differently. Like some of us, we come on here and we able to rely on super chats, cash apps, and ad revenue. But some of us can't rely on that. So, this is for everybody, but don't hold your criticisms if you making money off cameras and stuff. I'm not trying to hear nothing with that. Like, if you work, you got businesses that you work or that you have other people working for you, then I'll accept your criticism. I'll accept any criticism. But to me, like preachers and I'm a preacher, but I don't get, like, it's not like say a T.D. Jakes or Osteen or somebody. But if you a person that what you have comes from people giving to you, then I'll accept your criticism too, but it's not gonna hit the same. It just ain't gonna hit the same. Especially if you are tied to any type of agendas or any type of sinister organizations, you don't count. It ain't gonna hit the same. But anyway, the way we can beat this inflation is you just gonna have to figure out, you're gonna have to create more passive income, and you're gonna have to create or go and work more. You're gonna have to work harder. Like, if you can't be the type to just, you work your job and now you want to go home and watch 6 hours of TV, but you want to complain about being broke. That, to me, that don't make sense. Like, you at least cut that TV watching down some. Like, let's say you get home after work at 4:30. You wash up, you put your stuff down, and you watching TV from like 6 to 11. Man, you could get you a little 6 to 9, like a little cleaning, a little office building or anything, and just keep putting that money up. Just keep putting that, live off of what you already had. Keep putting that money up. Imagine if you were able to do that for 2 years or 3 years. Let's say you're making $12 an hour. Clean that building. That's $36 a day, 5 days a week. That's an extra. If you get paid every week, that's an extra maybe $170, $180 a week. Now, if let's say it's 52 weeks in a year, that's 104 weeks. If you put that up 180 times 104, come on now. Now you moving in the right direction. Now you got money put up, you got reserves put up, you got investments put up. When you complain about gas prices and stuff now, it's not because you can't afford them. If you got $10,000 in the bank, how are you complaining about having to pay $60? Or you got $50,000 in the bank, or you got $100,000 in the bank. Some people just complain to hear themselves complain. Some people just really can't afford it. Like if they got $60 for gas all week and they fill up, and now here it is Wednesday and that gas hand is looking iffy. I could understand them. But the way we gonna beat the average Joe is gonna beat this inflation is you have to change stuff. Start collecting cans. They say aluminum is up. I've been collecting cans. I've been cashing in cans. I don't care. See, some of y'all got too much pride. You see this? I could throw this away, but it's dumb. I keep them. Like, I hate the thought of throwing away. To me, that's like throwing away a quarter. Why would you throw a quarter in the garbage? You get 4 quarters, that's $1. Some of y'all know is just too arrogant and proud. And that's okay. Throw your pennies on the ground. I'm gonna pick them up, throw them right in my jar. So you gotta do some stuff. Like, you gotta start collecting cans. Don't stop throwing those cans away. Collect those cans, and when you get a couple bags full of them, go cash them in, put the money up. That's one thing you could do. Like, part-time job, collect cans. DoorDash would love to have you. DoorDash, Grubhub, Instacart. I mean, you got the gig, you got Lyft. They'll love to have you. Couple hours a day. Some of y'all is too proud, and then some of y'all is also too lazy. And some of y'all is too messy. You too messy. You want to be in people's business. So you can't, and then some of y'all has low self-esteem. You can't be by yourself. You can't handle being by yourself. It's a lot of reasons why people is check to check that are not always because they don't, just solely because they don't manage their money right. It's other stuff too. Too proud, too lazy, too arrogant, too lonely. So what are you going to do? You going to keep just complaining about the inflation? The price is going up? The price is going up. Our incomes have to go up too. If you want to do good financially, not want to do good financially, the price is going up, our income's got to go up too. I told you I talk about everything on this channel. I talk about everything. I'm liable to make a movie on food, or movie. That'd be good. But a video on food. This the all subjects channel. And you're going to hear me talking about the Bible. That's really my main area of expertise. But I want to change how people look at preachers. See, y'all look at preachers, y'all make preachers. If you want me to be fake, if you want me to act like I don't have no sexual desire, or I don't never get upset, or any of that stuff, you in the wrong place. You will never be able to change who I am as a person. I've been preaching for over 20 years. I ain't been getting no offering. Even if I did, who cares? I'm not going to change. Only way I'll change is if it's something that I know I can improve on. In terms of how I think, I don't need to improve on that. But anyway, that's how you can be. Those are some ideas of how we can get around this rising prices. Stop looking at what these politicians say, especially those Democrats. Just focus on getting your money together. Focus on getting your money up. Stop talking about how the economy is bad. This still is the richest country in the world. Or at least, if it's not, it would be if it wasn't for the debt. We still have the resources that everybody wants. We're still the place that most people want to be. So stop. The economy's bad. Oh, gas prices are rising. Okay, what about your money? What about it? What you doing? Where you work? Oh, well, I get off. I work first shift at Bobo's Clown Factory. And I get off at 4 o'clock. And what you do after work? Well, I go home. What time you get home? About 4:30-ish. What do you do when you get home? Oh, I just watch sitcoms and Netflix until I get sleepy. See? I just watch sports. But you want to complain about being broke. Look at what the rich do. Look how many hours they work until they get to the point where they don't have to. That's why they rich, and that's why you ain't. What credentials are you developing? What are you doing to supplement your income? That's something for you to think about. But that's all I'm going to say on this. Thanks for watching.